Hi there, welcome back. Kelly Short Raspberry here, and I'm excited to jump into another session on social emotional learning. In the last session, we talked about self-awareness, getting our students to begin to identify their emotions, self-regulating their emotions, as well as the science of what's happening in their brains when they're experiencing emotion. Today's session, I'd like to focus on the fourth social emotional competency, social awareness, and it couldn't come at a better time. Social awareness essentially encompasses two main things: empathy and diversity. Empathy is understanding or having the ability to identify another person's feelings or experiences. How can we teach empathy in our classrooms? So the first way is through modeling. And of course, teachers are the best models. They can show an example of how to show empathy in the classroom. Point it out. That's a really easy one. Being able to notice when someone else is being empathetic, or just the opposite, pointing out when somebody is not being empathetic. Meaningful literature. Literature absolutely can be used to help students see a situation from different perspectives and empathize with those characters. And finally, teaching students about the HERE strategy. So each letter of HERE represents an action. So H meaning halt. Stop whatever else you're doing, end that dialogue in your head, and give the speaker your attention. Engage. Focus on the speaker. Anticipate. By looking forward to see what the speaker is about to say, you're letting the speaker know that you're interested. And lastly, for the R, replay. Think about what the speaker just said. And by analyzing and reflecting on that, it's going to help students understand what the speaker is trying to convey. Of course, the internet has a plethora of resources. Some that I found helpful. From Big Life Journal, a great list of key strategies to teach children about empathy. From Teaching Tolerance, you'll find the link below, on developing empathy in the middle school classroom by getting students to put themselves in someone else's shoes. Because being aware of others' feelings can help create a more accepting and respectful classroom community. And check out this idea. A classroom teacher invites her students to embrace and embody empathy every single day by using a system of colored rubber bracelets to help students identify their emotions. So every day when they enter the classroom, they choose the colored bracelet that indicates how they're feeling. Red for not okay, blue for sad, feeling down, yellow for okay, and green for good to go. Sounds a lot like those zones of regulation that I discussed in our last session on self-awareness. And then this particular teacher does an emotion check during her morning meeting so that students can empathize with those that aren't okay or ready to go. What an amazingly easy idea. The second part of social awareness is diversity. Understanding that we all have individual differences, but it's those differences that make each one of us unique. And in today's current climate, this is a hot topic in need of strengthening, not just in students, but in everyone. How can we strengthen students' understanding of diversity? First, celebrate it. Be the teacher who gets students excited about everyone's differences. Or plan a culture night. Involve parents and the community to take part, and of course, don't forget the food. Communication. Be willing to have open lines of communication about inequalities within cultures and the issues that students face in society, at home, and in school. Students need to have a safe space to share how they're feeling. Again, meaningful literature. There are tons of great books out there to celebrate diversity. Below, you'll find a link of a list of 50 great selections. And you can even find more information about equity in classrooms right here on the International Content Cares channel from my friend Ryan, who launched a series about anti-bias education. Be sure to check it out. To close, I'd like to offer some more virtual ways that you can build social awareness in the classroom. One way is through service projects. They're a great way for students to connect to the world around them and build empathy. The typical projects that we might be used to doing, like holding a food or clothing drive, or even litter cleanup, might not be possible right now. Check out the link below for some great virtual service projects that students can even participate in from home. Secondly, a virtual resource called Open Library is free for getting books into the hands of our students. So many good books here. And finally, Empatico, connecting classrooms around the world, allowing students a virtual view of new places, different people, and their cultures. Such a powerful way to spread kindness and empathy. Now is the time to have some difficult conversations with students on empathy and diversity. What are you doing in the classroom to help build social awareness with your students? Please share in the comments below or send us an email. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, take care.